Okay, it's cKnoor versus Dark Elves, and these Dark Elves have a lot of team value on us, which means we could get a wizard if we wanted to. Let's see, 12 players. Let's have a look at this opposing team again. Speaking of Swedish role-playing games, I never really got into Eon. I think I have Eon 2, like the second release at some point, but I didn't like the setting. I have one of the first. Actually, let's have a look at these guys first before. Okay, Mighty Blow, Wrestle, that's going to be annoying, but no Dauntless, plus Strength. Okay. Hang on. Who's that? Oh, Deathwin. Okay. So we have some money, which means we can buy a wizard if we want. It's I'm glad to hear that, Baxter. Baxter just donated 20 bucks. Thank you so much. Oh, do I want to bribe? I feel like the wizard's more fun. Let's get the wizard. Or, hang on, how much? How much? You're 90. So we could, no. Let's do that. Now we have someone to foul with. Well, oh, right. We're talking about, talking about Swedish role-playing games while we're setting up here. So one of the first, role-playing games I actually game mastered was, yeah, the second edition of the Swedish fantasy role-playing game called Eon, or Eon. I was running a pre-made campaign, which, it's been a while, so I don't actually remember. I don't actually remember all of the backstory, but I remember you were on an island and you didn't know, or the characters didn't know, but you were supposed to find like these black pearls, and for reasons, things affected this island differently, and the first thing you do is some of oh, okay, we are running on defense here. That means we're not going to have our star player in. Let's... Oh, there's a ambulance outside. Do I have it? I do not have anyone with sure hands yet. That's unfortunate. Time to remember that I have a kick piece. So one of the first things on this island, right, that happens is that for reasons people feel bad on the island. And you kind of, if some of the characters are unfortunate, they have to roll on a hidden table and then things can happen. And one of the things that happened to one of the characters was that he had, for whatever reason, I gave him a note saying he had a bad headache and he was going to be cranky. Then we play the rest of it, and it's kind of like, it's both me being inexperienced and the actual campaign not being very good. It took a while to figure out. And people didn't seem to enjoy it that much. It was very confusing, some things, right? And at the end of it, especially if you, one of my friends, it was like, didn't seem to enjoy it. And then at the end of it, I was like, so what happened to it? Didn't you like it? And he was like, well, I mean, it was fine, but you did tell me at the start that I had a headache. So I tried to play that. Which, I think the moral of the story that I want to convey is basically if you're an experienced GM, don't tell your friends to have a headache, because you might forget about it, which is essentially what I did, and then just wonder why they're not enjoying themselves. I see. So Ravenim says that the combat is really enjoyable in Eon. Unless they changed it. When I played it, you used like 3 different things. You used fatigue, and psych damage and whatnot, and it was in Eon 2, I disagree handily because it's at that point I found it very confusing. First of all, it was also it made little sense, and it was very much if you went for more than 3 rounds, people would just tire out, and you just hit them and be sad about it. But they may have changed it, and I think it also depends quite a lot on what you expect out of your fantasy title. If you... Ooh, that's good. If you want a game that's more like low magic, I think Eon can work okay. Has like the weirdest beast compendium too. Have I played Coriolis? Not enough. I've played like 1 or 2 playthrough. I've played like 1 or 2 sessions of it. Okay, so this is a setup for a quick touchdown then. I think out of the Swedish role-playing games I've played, my favorites are definitely Drakar och Demoner, which translates to Dragons and Demons, which is essentially a generic fantasy RPG in the same sense that Dungeons and Dragons is generic. You know, like it's kind of like the bog standard. Still great. And also Mutant Undergångens Arvtagare, which is like a Swedish post-apocalyptic thing with mutants, and it's great. It's just like the best thing ever. It's amazing. I love it so much. I'm not a super fan of the current version though, but that's mostly because I haven't played it enough. Oh, I have a free block here. That's nice. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do here is, hang on, how far can you move? You can't move far enough. Yeah, so you get, this guy's gonna run over here just to put some pressure on. And this gives us an option to blitz here, so we can get this guy up again. Because... Oh, that's nice. Getting that guy stunned is pretty great. Because that means this guy doesn't have a free block here. Otherwise, this guy could stand up and guard. Or this guy could stand up and this guy could stand up. So we'll see. Oh, this guy's going to get served, isn't he? Yeah, he is. No, he's not. Good. So Bax says, I played D&D with some people at uni once, and my character was a half-orc, and they treated him like he was black in the deep south. And then there was 3-hour arguments on semantics, and I never played Dungeons and Dragons again. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like if you have a bad start, regardless of the system, I think, or rather, which seems to have been your case, if you play with shitty people, you're always going to have a bad time. Which is a shame. And there's no real excuse for that, other than, I mean, yeah, it's... Those types of stories really annoy me when people don't realize is that, hey, this is a Like, this is a cooperative experience, and we should make sure that everyone's having fun. Like, everyone's responsible for making sure it's a good time. cKnoor, can you help me understand why you have the Chaos Dwarf Minotaur? He's probably the worst piece in the game. He's definitely not the worst piece in the game. That's possibly the Dark Elf Assassin. That said, I have him because he's fun rather than because he's good. Since I'm playing in Cabal Open League rather than Champion League, someone rightfully pointed out that if you're not playing in the tryhard league, why are you trying to try hard, essentially? And that's why we got that's why we have the Minotaur. One, two, three, four. Damn it. Because this guy's stunned here, I can't surf this dude. Time to wrestle. Oh no, silence of the lamb chop. Well, that's nice. Okay, all of these people are just going to stand up. And we're going to see if this guy can run over here. No. I was gonna do something very weird and involved, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's better to just see if we can blitz this piece down with the block tackle pieces. Not if we're all dub skulls though. But if we're all that, I was gonna do something really involved to get the holy shit, dude wanted to move. Time to stomp on the witch elf. Now that she's down. Well, that didn't work. It's like, I want to foul more, but I can't. Okay. My first D&D game, we died after 15 minutes. I think the DM wanted to make it clear that we shouldn't fuck around. It was a great experience after that. That's just like smell from. Yeah. Okay, so basically the reason I positioned this guy here was so that this guy wouldn't have an easy way to get out. And since he had to use the blitz to get out, I'm pretty okay with that. Means that these guys are gonna, this guy's gonna get blocked here. And it also means that this guy is probably gonna dodge out here because there's a 2-die block here and then this dude can get out. But then it's a question of, can you go anywhere? These guys have to dodge now because they're the surf potential with me being me is just too great. And there's the Minotaur here. So we'll see what they can do. Okay, so this means that this is a possible block with jump up here. Because it's got an assist here, right? Okay, that's a dodge. That's not what that was, though. Oh, it apparently... Okay, I misread that. I thought that was... The sound was that piece doing things, but it wasn't. That piece just stood up. Could have done it the other way around. Okay, here we go. So this is kind of good for me because that means that this piece did not dodge free or block themselves free. Also, that's a bold move because I can run after. I can clear this piece off unless they block. They put more pieces on me here, which they seems to be doing. Hey, Ravenim just subscribed. Welcome to subscribers. Thank you so much. We're gonna stand firm. Oh, I should blitz here, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should. That I should... Hang on, what do you have? Because you have nothing. That means I should clear this... Try and clear this piece first. But before we do that, I think I should try and run over here. Since I can. And it also means I have a decent shot here. So that's nice. We're going to push that piece down. And I'm going to follow. And that, of course, gives us this. Now, unfortunately, we have a guard piece here. Which is not great. But that's good. So that's decent. And that means we can try and do this. Oh. Well, that went really well. Got rid of both of the witch elves in one turn. And that's unfortunate, but if I stay put... I can now go... Actually, where do I want to go? Let's go over here. And since this is a 2+, that's fine. Damn, three KOs in one turn. That's pretty good. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this guy in the back. I should have moved him more into the middle. But this way, they can't outrun me. This guy is actually in scoring position, so that was probably a mistake. I should have double checked that. And then move this piece over here just to make it harder. Because this is essentially a 2+. It's a 2+. Well, it's 3 2+. And this guy can probably hand off here. This guy will dodge through and pass. So it is a... it's... Or actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this guy can get down here. Then a handoff here to here is also like decent. Oh, but not using that piece. We'll see what happens here then. And especially normally the Dark Elves might not want to score this early if they want to win this half. But since I got rid of 3 of their pieces, they might be more inclined to score right now. Yeah. And that's very good for me. It means that this guy's probably going to dodge out first if they're going to go for it, which Otherwise, it could have done like a handoff and a pass here, where there are more people, but now it's at least slightly more difficult. Not that difficult, though, because elves are elves. Oh. And that's a 1, and that's a 6. So the reroll's gone. But that was... Yeah, so that was not the... That was just the handoff. Which might... Okay, so this seems to make the... there seems to be a cage here now. Which is an interesting choice. That guy can dodge back. So we're safe for the moment from a touchdown. Of course, we can just dodge in here, hopefully. We'll see how this works out. So, with this piece moving here, that gives this guy a free 2-die on the guard piece, so that's nice. We're just gonna keep the guard piece here for now. And I think, yeah. Oh, that's very nice. Well, they're all getting KO'd, which is a pretty great start. Okay, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna blitz in here. And if I did that, I shouldn't have moved that piece first. Because this guy sidesteps it, and I don't want to have to deal with that. But if I can get Pringo in here, that's pretty good. Well, that's unfortunate. And the reason I pushed him here is because he's not in base-to-base contact with anyone. This is a 1-die block now, but if this guy wants to block and blitz here, I'm pretty okay with it, all things considered. Because then everyone else kind of have to dodge out. And the guard piece is right where I want the guard piece, for once. It's great. So we'll see what they'll do. It's pretty tricky for them. The good thing for me too is that if they want to clear this piece off here, yeah, they dodge out, remove that, and then this guy gets a 1-die block. Oh, doing 2-die against. Okay. Well, I'm not... We're not going both down, so you get to push me. So we need some stand firm. Are the bull centaurs needed for chaos dwarfs? I would say so. They're part of the flavor. And they're deceptively fast, which is actually surprisingly important. Because they don't suffer the same weakness that a normal dwarf team does. Like a normal dwarf team, you can pretty much run away, always run away from. You can't really run away from the Chaos Dwarfs. You can run away by basing the Bull Centaur so they can't get away. Or so they can't get out. But then at least they get a free block and stuff. Which is also great. Well. The dodges are happening. We should be able to get in here, though. If I move the guard piece over here, this guy can clear a space, and then I can move that guy. Actually, you can go stand over here instead, I think. Well, I happen to have tackle, so I don't care that you've got dodge. Oh, and another KO. That means that this guy... Nope, no blitz, but you do get to go stand over here. And you get to go stand over here. You get to go stand over here, and the ooh. Yeah, no, this is fine, I think, because it means... Okay, we're gonna run this guy back as well. Because now we have an assist that we don't actually need, I just realized, because of this. Oh, actually, no, we do need that assist. Because that's the strength 4 piece. I have 3 rerolls, so I'm going to reroll that. Normally I would push this way, but we moved so many of the dudes around that we can't cover a scatter. Holy shit. Well, that's good. Unfortunately, the plus strength piece is just here. So they still have, like, they have a decent option of knocking the ball loose again. They have to dodge out to get an assist here, and then remove these assists. Yeah, like that. And now someone can go over here. Yeah, that's probably smarter, because that guy's not going to get surfed as easily. But that's unfortunate, because they're out of rerolls. And of course, you get to push me again. Oh, that's good. That's bad. Because I wanted that piece here, because then I could have pushed him over here, and then I could have surfed this guy. Because now the problem is I can't surf this guy because I can't get anyone into this square. Can surf this guy, though. Well, I could, but now I'm not going to. Because I have better things to do. Oh, actually, hang on. Right. It does not stop sidestep. Stupid. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get this trick to work. We might not be able to, though. Oh no, I can't do this because you'd get pushed into that. So, oh, wait. It's really hard. Oh shit. I actually have to do this, otherwise I'm in trouble. So we did what we wanted to do, which was surf the sidestepper. We've gotten rid of, hi Thursday. We've gotten rid of 7 of them, I think. Yeah, there's 4 left. So the reason I had to do this GFI here, right, was that otherwise this guy could have easily dodged out and done a blitz here, and the Minotaur would have been surfed, which wouldn't have been great. Where's the cat cam? Do you guys want a quick cat cam? Okay, here we go. Hi Thursday. You a good cat today? No, you're always a good cat. Okay, back to Blood Bowl. Oh, the dodges. To be fair though, like if these guys don't dodge out, because I have so many pieces here, I should be able to surf even more of them. Okay, yeah, go run over there. Because I don't want these guys to come back, right? So that's why I'm stalling right now. In case anyone's wondering. I don't want those guys to have a chance to I don't want them to get 2 KO rolls, basically. Oh, I should have rerolled that. There we go. Time to go back to petting this cat for a bit. So we'll see. Well, like, I don't think they're gonna do much. Yeah, they might dodge out here. The reason this guy's here is because if he was here, that this guy could just stand up and there'd be a 2-die blitz here. That I didn't feel like was very necessary. No. Oh, well, okay then. And while this is a very easy block, I'm not going to do it because this guy levels up if I run it in. So we are going to do that instead. Also, a quick thing I have to check. I have to make sure that when... So... Yeah, that's what I thought. I've uploaded a YouTube video saying that I'm streaming live, but half of the time I do it just before I go live, and then I forget to set them as public on YouTube so people can't see them. Okay, well, now that we have our star player here, we can start doing weird stuff if we want. Let's see. I totally missed how many of these guys succeeded. So, failure, 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 failure. So, 4 of them are still out. Wow. Let's see. Oh, my little predator would level up. So, we are definitely going to try and go for that. Okay. Let's see. What did I actually leave out? Yeah, I left out 2 goblins. So we only have 1. And I left a kick guy in. That's stupid. No, I left a wrestle guy in. Right? Yeah. Good. Ah, so smart. But that means I only have 1 hobgoblin. So this might be problematic. I don't think these guys can do that much on the LOS here. There's problem all along it. What is a star player? Like a one-time thing? Yeah, so star players are players you can purchase during the inducement phase for... and they'll come and play 1 game, and 1 game only. If you want to see them again, you have to pay them again, basically. And if you're low on team value, of course, you get free inducement money to buy things with. And some teams have... Most of the star players costs way too much. Of the ones that are currently in the game, at least. So, most of the time, and also, for that reason, there are often better things to do with your money. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we do need to get some pieces down here just to protect the ball in this case, because I do want to do these blocks here, but ball protection is vital since I'm going to try and pick it up with a piece that only has agility 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, Pringu did not want to have fun with the rest of us. So before we do the blitz, let's see if we can actually pick this up. I will spend a reroll on this because it is so close to the end zone. That's a pretty good scatter, though. So I have some... I have a decent amount of protection there. Of course, it is making it difficult. Or it is going to make it more difficult to try and pick it up, but... We'll see what we can do. Oh, well, that's not as good. It isn't 2 tackle centers, though, which means that the Dark Elves are probably not going to try and pick it up. Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, it's a 50-50 for them as well, so 75% chance. If they use a reroll. Oh, actually, you know what? I should have used my star player because my star player is sure hands. If I'm playing with the assumption that I'm going to get rid of more of the elves, and especially now, well, now it's going to be harder to do. Well, that's a failure. They don't actually have to reroll it because it's more likely that they're going to exactly do that. Pick it up on the scatter. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, I should not have done that first. But it worked out, so it's fine. I shouldn't have done that first because this guy has loners. If I failed, it would have been pretty rough. Okay, you get to go here. Because I realized I want to use this piece if I can. Oh, that means I do have this free right now. Okay, that is excellent. That's less good, but okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here first. Nope, no. Okay. Let's see if we can pick it up. Yes, good. Gonna go back one. Mainly so to make it harder for these guys to run around. They're probably still gonna blitz me, but I now have this to do, and I can do this. The reason I went here is because this guy has tackle, so I can possibly remove this piece. Well, apparently not. But there you go. All of these are at least base. They can clear one of these guys off with this guy. But the right player is holding the ball. And all of these pieces here are stuck in tackle, which makes it harder. More importantly, this piece here means that this guy can't just stand up and blitz. I mean, of course he can. It's going to be 2 dice against. Actually, this might be 3 dice against. It's 4, 5, 6. No, it's not, because no assists from this dude because of this guy. So this is a 2 die against. Oh, ow! Got stunned. So that does free this guy up, but he can't go too far. He can be used, yeah, to free up another one of these guys. Possibly if this guy gets knocked down. Which he didn't, so now he's going to have to go here. This guy can then go 1, 2, 3. Yep. Or just go through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's two die blocks anyways. So to get a 1 die with this guy, they need 2 assists, right? So if this guy goes to stand over here, this guy would be strength 5, and this guy would also be get an assist from here. Yeah. Okay, first dodge went well. Time for the easy dodge, and then a GFI. Okay, so now this guy has 2 assists. Oh, okay. And now it's actually a 2 die. But then the good news for me is that knockdown. But the good news is, ooh, wow, this is a 50-50 to scatter onto them. Is that no one around here can actually pick it up, because tackle is a thing. I have to do this again, which I don't want to do. I should... Let's play it safer. You guys, you get to stand up. If I do that, what happens? Nothing much happens. Meow, Thursday. And that's why you don't use the loners. Loner reroll. Failed. We both go down. Okay, that guy's stunned. That's at least something. These guys can run it out now and pick it up. The reason I did that is because that was what I could see. Unless I wanted to use this piece. Well, he was actually... Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8. Yeah, I could have used this piece, but then I wouldn't have him. This is the only one that can pick the ball up, remember? But in hindsight, what I should have done is I should have realized this piece can also pick up the ball, which I keep forgetting. So I should have done the GFI blitz with this dude here, because then I can push some more people away and I can block these away. That's a good start. Because now... There's only 1 reroll left. So now they have a 2 die here, but that's a push. It's probably going to be on the ball, yeah. And that's a lot easier to deal with. Can you actually score from here? 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you can. Okay. It's 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus without a reroll. There we go. Okay, and the ball ended up in a slightly better position than it was before, so that's nice. Well, that guy wanted to move. Okay, let's be slightly safer this time around. Okay, run around. Now, of course, I could go over here and surf that guy, but then I wouldn't have anyone to pick the ball up with, so I'm actually not going to do that, surprisingly. I'm going to do this, I think. Yeah. And I don't think I can put this in a safer place right now, so we're going to keep him here. So that's... all of these guys are on the floor. There's two guys standing up. Yeah, so... yeah, so this guy going over here removes this assist, and this dude can dodge out and do the same thing here. Hi, Thirsty. Wow, you are a very jumpy cat today. Wow to you too. The problem for my opponent with doing that is that then no one can really pick up the ball and then try and secure it. Then again, they can't really anyways, so... This is also a question of, do you want the one die here? Because I go down on it both down too. Like, I drop the ball here. Because wrestle. Oh crap. That's a pretty good scatter. The good news here is that these guys are stuck in tackle hell at the moment. But I guess that doesn't matter when the ball's slippery. And that's a 1. And that's a 4. So that's a pickup. Wait, do you have... oh, you do have more movement. Wait, how much movement do you have? Wow. Okay, that's a problem. Well, not if you keep rolling ones. And... yeah, that was... that wasn't that good. Oh, oh no, no one stood up. It's just that can't go that way. Okay, I see. And these guys kind of have to stay put here. Well, I do have tackle here, so that's good. I will follow. Oh, right. Okay. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're one step away, so we can do this. Okay, nope. That's fine. Okay, let's be smart then. Let's do this. Because we're going to try and pick it up again. But we failed to do so, but we're going to skip. Oh, that's a good scatter. And the reason that's a good scatter, of course, is that it's further away from these guys. Why didn't I move the star player? Because I like the star player being here. He needs to he needs to base these two dudes. And I could have moved him here, but it would have partly, well, it wouldn't actually have blocked the bull centaur because the bull centaur was here. But it's depending on where they want to go, it doesn't actually matter that much. They're gonna get 2 dice regardless. I mean, they're gonna get a two die out regardless. And some part of me also don't want it, like, they need to look at the dodges and be like, oh, this is doable, and then fail. But they don't, because that's fine. But since my opponent's out of rerolls, right? So anything they do that matters when it comes to rolls is something I kind of want to happen. That's the wrong person to blitz, though, because I happen to have stand firm. Does make this slightly easier, to be fair. So, no, it wouldn't have. Oh, and that's a stun, so that's great. The question is, can you... No, that's too risky, but I can blitz here. Nope, no I can't. Okay, I think that means we don't do anything here, because all of these are... Well, this is a 1 die. So I guess we do that one. And that means we get to do this one. Go. I did it. Let's see. Okay, so this is turn 14. So I actually have to get a move on here. Then I snake-eyed it. Just dumped it in front of the Minotaur. Oh, that's not good enough. Hopefully. Because that means we still have 2 tackle zones on the ball here. The problem for me, of course, is even with, like, so 6, actually, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think... Oh, it's... Okay, it's free. Yeah, this guy, in 2 turns, we can't make it. Which is not that great. We are still, like, we're up 1, though. But, of course, I did want my little predator to get a touchdown. No, Minotaur is not. Minotaur has wild animals. Minotaur never loses tackle zones. That's why Minotaurs are great. That's oh shit. I can't. Okay, so I have a slim chance here. Oh right, you just stood up. Oh no, that slim chance doesn't work if I can't get this guy down here. Does it? Can I get this guy down here? No, I can't. Well, I mean, no, the slim chance is still here. We just have to do weirder things. This wild animal is very wild. I needed to push this guy away. That way this guy can run away. I mean, that's not good enough to reroll though, so. I'm trying to get this guy into scoring position, but I'd have to remove this piece first. That's kind of what I was doing. I do realize there's a delay though, so those comments were probably from earlier. But essentially, the only one that was in scoring position is, like, this dude. So it seems like what they want to do here is base and then push this guy onto the ball properly and hope for a good scatter. The reason for you don't dodge up here if this block is more likely to get a push, so that had to do first, then you do the dodge. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here comes the scatter, and that guy is injured. That's not very nice. I will actually appo that, mainly because it's turn 15. That's the exact opposite of what they wanted to happen, by the way, in case anyone's keeping track. I do desperately still want to do a handoff and just have this guy Hail Mary pass it down here for the sake of doing it, but it's very likely to fail, so. This half is weird. Yeah, this half is weird. I'm gonna go update the thing. Okay. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Okay. That's a lot of GFIs that I don't really want to do. Oh, but if I... no, I can't do them in that order. Well, that's annoying. Oh, but I can... Huh. Okay. Wait. I can do this, right? Yeah. Not if that happens, though. But, like, it's not... Okay. Well, I'm gonna waste a loner reroll. And then we're gonna get knocked down. That was not the correct move. Or was it? Math. No. This would have been the correct move. That was... I'm too tempted to use the star player for no particular gain, because the main reason that's the wrong move is that I don't get anything from doing this. Whereas if I do this, I do get something. If I succeed, which is pretty likely. I fail on a snake eye. Anything else is good. So now this guy gets a 1 die here. If we get a blitz. The problem with that is this guy can try and do a 1 die block here, but if it's a push, he'll end up here. And that ruins this assist. Or do you... Okay, yeah, now it's a 2 die. Yep. Oh no. Well, actually, this is... Yeah, in 3 tackle zones. So that's kind of what... Well, it would have been 3 tackle zones over here too. Yeah, but it would have been closer to these guys. And this guy could have cleared 1 piece off. And that's a push onto the ball, probably. And then hope that it, like... Oh, well, still in 2 tackle zones. So the unfortunate problem... actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh, that's only a movement 6 piece. Yeah, that makes that harder. But that's... Okay, so that's doable. As you can see, it's a 2 plus, 4 plus, 2 plus, 2 plus, 2 plus, 4 plus. And then... It's a pass. But the first roll was a 1. And the KO. That was the friendliest game in a while. In the sense that it's... Like, I don't think anyone got any SPP out of that. I got a bunch of money. Yeah. Free SPP got the MVP. Drag Me to Hello Kitty and Vinny the Purge got some results. And that, okay. Now the question is this a sure hand? I think this is a... I do not think this is the sure hand one. Because if I give this one sure hands, I'm going to keep using this guy. And I'm 1 touchdown away from using it on the other guy. So for that reason, we're going to give him break tackle. And this dude managed to get strength or general. What do you have? What do you... Okay, so you got claw. Okay, you know what? Let's be a shithead then. And not go for guard, but mighty blow. Claw mighty blow. We should buy ourselves another hobgoblin at this point, I think. Because then we can start fouling. Let me think about it.